It's on. Let's go.
All right, welcome to the video. Tonight is swim night, and as you can see, I got a coach next to me. He's doing some training. So I really put a lot of thought into this week's video, and it's gonna be, what's your mode? So what I mean by that, and I'll explain it as I go throughout the training week. So with my triathlon journey, I got different modes that I do. I got race mode, I got work mode, I got family mode, triathlon mode, you know, swim, bike, run mode, and I'll go through each one of those disciplines on how each mode affects me. So tonight's swim went pretty good, as you could tell. 2,000 meters, 2:12 pace for 45 minutes. So now we're gonna get changed and get to the house. Alright, well, this is what work mode looks like. So we come in every day, we get to work. Me personally, I love coming to work. I love my job, I love what I do. Put my game face on, take care of customers. I work at a service center for Nissan, so it's very demanding. So I would think my mode would be, for work, would be to just leave everything at home, and when you walk through that door, you just have a clear mind, clear mental focus, so you can focus on the task at hand and take care of the customers and give them 125%, if you will. So I feel like that's my work mode. So let's get this day started. All right, so we're doing our run tonight, about an 8-minute pace. So we're looking for 40 minutes for 5 miles. As you can see, I'm climbing this hill right now. Definitely gotta hit that mode, that run mode, when you're hitting a hill, because you gotta, like, find that happy medium and just pace yourself. Don't hit it too hard, don't hit it too light. Just find that just right spot, that just right pace, because A, you gotta finish the race, or B, you gotta finish the training segment. So all important. So I would say my run mode is just finding that sweet spot where you're pushing yourself and you're like, I got just a little bit more. Let me push myself just a little bit more. And there we go. That guy just ran the stop sign. Woo! Way to go, bud. That was pretty exciting. Good thing I was paying attention. So let's finish this run. All right, so I just got done with my run. I'm just feeling great tonight. I got 5.18, 8:30 pace for my 5 miles. So 44 minutes, usually about 45 when I run it in. So I knocked off a minute, so I am pretty pleased with that. So I felt like the run went great tonight. I'm kind of speechless. A lot of hills, a lot of workout on hills. Definitely is important for the Hains City course, because there's going to be some surprise hills. They did change the course a little bit from the last race I was in. So yeah, it's going to be a little different, but I am ready. probably less than 40 days, I would think, till race day on April 18th. So it's gonna be the 30-day mark here in a couple of days. So we are going to get some eat, and then we're gonna get some shut-eye. So tomorrow's gonna be the swim. So we made it. We are in Orlando, Florida, and we're at Lucky's, and had a 2:10 pace for 2,200 meters. So I'm about, I can't really say I'm 8 minutes off because I did a little over 2,000 meters, which, well, I think actually open water swim is yards, so I think it's 2,000 yards, which is right at Ironman distance, which is 1.2 miles. So I was probably around 42 minutes roughly, so I got to knock off 2 minutes. First trip over was 10 minutes, which is like a PB for me. Second trip back over was 11, and then over was like 11:30, and then back over was like right at 12. So we got about 48 minutes for 2,200 meters. I've been trying to break down the different modes that I go through, and one big thing for an open water swim is survival mode. Coming back over, the wind picked up and you had white caps, and when you're swimming against white caps, if you don't like turn your head like into your wetsuit, you take a whole bunch of water in, so which I did. So my tip is just calm down. Water in the nose and water in the lungs is not a good feeling, but just breathe, take a second, get out of the race pace mode, calm yourself, clear your thoughts, and then move on. So that will be survival mode when you're in an open water swim. It happens to everybody. It happened to me at Panama City Beach when I went out on the first loop for the Ironman in 2019. The second loop I was fine, so you can hear I'm a little clogged up because I still got some water in my nose. But it was a successful training day as far as the open water swim goes. Now we're gonna get some breakfast and we're gonna hit the bike on the Van Fleet Trail. Alright, so we're in Orlando, Florida at First Watch. So let's go inside so you can see all the good stuff they got. This place is delicious in Orlando, Florida off of Sand Lake. Alright, so we're at the Van Fleet Trail. We just kind of hop on over here to the start line, and we're gonna go all the way to the finish. So let's go. We're gonna be in race mode. We're gonna be down on the aero bars, and we're gonna be really pushing it today to see what we can get on the ride part of the race in Hains City, about a month away. Alright, so welcome to gym night. So as you know, Friday is gym night. It's about 20 minutes, roughly. I usually ride about 3 miles to, kind of warm up, get loose. Tonight, and even all this week, we're talking about modes, like different modes that you can be in. Like I was saying before earlier, work mode, training mode. Like tonight's gonna be training mode. So we definitely jumped on the weights and we just tore it up. I mean, we did some, light lifting, because like I always tell you before, more of a warning than anything, make sure that you don't work out too hard the night before an open water swim, because you can do an open water swim the following day and it definitely, not be a good turnout. because your arms will be like real heavy and everything. And it's more of a pointer than anything, because like tomorrow, my goal is, depending on the weather, is to do a open water swim at Lucky's in Orlando, Florida. And with that, I really kind of want to see what I can do. I got 4 weeks, so I got 30 days until the big day. So the big race is on April 18th, which is on a Sunday. And really looking forward to just getting out there and just giving it all I got. And with the open water swim, I would go as far as to see what my PB is tomorrow. That's my goal, as long as everything works out. And then, of course, after the swim, get some breakfast and then eat. That's the goal. So happy Friday, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow real soon. All right, so it was a long week of training. So we were working on modes. So start at the top. You got race mode, you got work mode, you have run mode, bike mode, survival mode that we found out with the swim on Saturday, which will be swim mode, mountain bike mode, because we were doing some really tough courses today at Carter Road, just to finish up the training plan. Running today from church, it was 8 miles, had about an 8-minute pace. It seemed to go pretty good. I was really soaked for being 65 degrees. I had one on those on sweaters on, and it kept me warm, but I was soaked at the same time with all the sweat and the humidity, because they don't let any air come in there. So yeah, that wraps up this week's video. It's just the different modes, like what is your mode, like what's your favorite mode, how do you respond to a mode, whether you be racing or swimming, biking or running. So I thought that was real good to get on here and break that down for you for this week's video. So we're wrapping it up. So don't forget to have fun, stay safe, and want to thank you always for following my triathlon journey. And also, my Instagram is at Ironman.Keith, so check me out on there, and I will see you guys next video. Short and sweet, just what I like.